Happy Monday. Hope everyone's doing well today. Boy, I'm feeling this Monday. I typically don't have a problem with Mondays, but for some reason I'm having a hard time waking up. I hope you are not. I hope you are up and at 'em and accomplishing a lot today because I'm feeling it. Anyway, hi everyone. I'm Stacy. I am Mermie's Treasures, and today is my Monday weekly finds show. So I have gathered all of my finds from this week, and I've put them out here into my show, and you guys get first crack at it. So I do have a couple of pre-bids, so we're going to cover those pre-bids first, and then we'll get going down the line and just show you each item that I have for you today. If you see anything that you would like me to show, just say it and I will show it to you. We can run it. We can do whatever you need to do. Thank you for coming in and joining me this morning. So let's get this turned around. Let me get my glasses on so I can see what I am doing. All right. The first item that I have, hi Night, wake them up, welcome in. Wake them up. That's what I need to, I feel like I was just saying, I need to wake them up, man. This is a little satin glass, a metal enameled perfume bottle. Let me pull that up to stage. I do have a pre-bid on this, so we'll do this first. Let me find it. There it is. I love these little perfume bottles. I think they're just a nice little, hi Heather, a nice little vanity decor item. This one is, like I said, the satin glass with the enamel, and it has these little gems inside. As you can see, everything is there, and this beautiful faceted crystal finial, and it does have a little dauber. Everything's in good condition. Everything works. And we do have a pre-bid, so we're going to run that at 5 for 20 seconds, and it's running. I love finding perfume bottles. They're just always so dainty. Hi, Barnyard Gypsy. Welcome in. Happy Monday. And it looks like Nancy's going to take that home. If Nancy's in here, congratulations and thank you so much. I have a second pre-bid on this beautiful fused glass item. Let me get that up to the stage as well. Beautiful spring decor. It is a wavy piece of glass, and it has these little, I'm not sure if these are poppies or they look like little suckers or lollipops, don't they? Planted along the edge. There is no signature on this. When I looked it up, it came up as a candle diffuser. So I guess you would put candlelight behind it and it would light up these beautiful little flowers. I'm going to call them poppies because I think that's what they kind of look like. Hi, Kim. And all of my measurements are in the description. This has got a pre-bid on it. It's going to start at 10 and run for 20 seconds, and it is running. Have some spring decor. I do have these bunnies. They're lucite bunnies in the background. They do glow because they are plastic. Lucite tends to glow, so they do have a lovely little light green glow if you're a glowy kind of person. Otherwise, they're just a very beautiful shade of yellow. Thank you, Donna. That's coming home to you. Beautiful piece of fused glass. Also, if you see that I have any pre-bids that I that I'm not getting to right away, just let me know and I will make sure to get to them. But otherwise, here we go. We're going to start going down the line in my shop there. So if you see anything that you'd like me to run right away, let me know. This is an alabaster trinket box, alabaster stone. It had an original label on it. A lot of these are coming up as made in Italy. Donna, you got your little candle diffuser. Congratulations. Thank you for your purchase. It has this beautiful little flower decal, nice shade of pink. But as you know, sometimes they cover the label up with the sticker. So when you peel the sticker, you don't get to see the label. Like I said, a lot of them are coming up as Italian. It is going to start at 8 and it's running. You're so welcome, Donna. Thank you. In great shape. Hinge works great. No issues here. Nice. I know, aren't they great? I almost didn't pick those up, Kim. I'm like, because I do like to pick up vintage items as much as possible, but I'm like, spring's here. We have to have some spring decor. So let me show you what those are like. Let me pull one up. They're just adorable. Let's see what I have them. I'm giving you a good deal on them. Let's pull the blue one up first. So they're painted. They have these raised little paint on them. Gorgeous little spring scroll work. One is pink, one is green. A nice piece of solid wood on the base and some little pads there so you don't ruin your surfaces. So I have two. I have this blue one, and it's going to start at 6, and they're running, or at least the blue one's running. I think just beautiful little decor to go with your among your plants, or maybe on the top shelf of your kitchen, cabinets. I was thinking that would be a good place for them too. Just not vintage, but I thought really well done and springy. Thank you for your bids, everyone. We got a green one. I'll do the green one next. Nice little birds. I always love, and I know a lot of people say this, but I always love when I get to put, it's got a bird on it. Like Jocelyn loves that. Kim, there you go. You have the bluebird. And let's get that green one pulled up too. Just as beautiful in the same style. Lots of springy type stuff today. Here we go. Here's the green one. Same puffy paint. It's got a little of that antiquing, that darker color on it. It looks like he's got just a little crack in the paint. Hi, TC. It's not cracking. It's not going all the way through that I can see, but it's just wood. Wood sometimes has the grains in it. Also has the little stickies. Starting at 6 for the green one, and it's running. Nice little spring decor. Thank you for your bids. I'm glad I bought them. I was like, I don't usually buy that kind of stuff, but I just thought for spring they were the cat's meow. I know, wrong animal, right? Hi, little mama. Welcome in. All right, Kim, looks like you've got the set. They look nice together. That's why I put them up there on opposing sides. They're just little friends. Thank you so much. All right, what else do I have? Okay, this I could not pass up. Beautiful. It's probably rainbow glass. Rainbow glass tends to have the little scrolls on them like that. Yeah, they'll be beautiful there, Kim, on the mantle. Definitely. I put on this. This one does have a cadmium glow. It's actually pretty stunning. On the base especially, does have a rough pontal. It is probably mid-century vintage. They call it amberina, the red to yellow with the spatter in it, which I don't see very often. Beautiful little picture. Excellent condition. Let's look at the handle. I always like to look at the handle, make sure that we don't have any problems. Hi, BD Canada. Welcome in. Nice, beautiful piece of glass. It feels good too. I always know you have good glass when the glass just feels perfectly. Thank you for your bid. It's going to start at 15 and it is running. Somebody likes the glowy, huh? Look at the nice little, right there on where the red meets the yellow and then on the base. It seems like the cadmium, it likes to settle in the, in the bottoms and the handles. Usually I see it on the top, but this must not have that much cadmium in the red. All right, Donna, welcome, or thank you, and congratulations. I'm telling you, I'm not awake yet today, guys, so get ready for a lot of spoofs, a lot of hiccups and mistakes, unless I can pull it together. Some Mondays, you know how it is, right? I'm usually, no problem. I get up early and I'm going, but today I'm just kind of dragging feet. This is adorable. Look at this. Hi, Linda. Welcome in. Good morning. Happy Monday. Beautiful 1950s anthropomorphic fish. This is what the toothpick hors d'oeuvre or appetizer holder fish. And I did put in the description that there are some chips. I put it in the picture so you could see there's a little bit of glaze did not get covered there. It's not really a chip, but you can see the glaze just didn't cover that spot. It has one little tiny chip here. If you get a little green marker on these little tips, you'll never know those two little chips are there. Cute little eyelashes. These are also really good if you have hat pins. You can stick the hat pins in them too, so they're good for hat pin holders. And he's just adorable. What mermaid would not like a fish? And me being a mermaid, I really love my fish. So he's going to start at 12 and he is running. Sorry about my phone glitching. It doesn't like things in the background. Tries to focus on that too. Let's see if I pull him away. There we go. Hi, Cass. All right, let's set him aside. I'm thinking on my Thursday show, for those of you who don't normally visit me, I do a theme show and I have so many critters on my back shelf here that I am going to do a critter show. So all kinds of critters, glass critters, ceramic critters, just whatever I have. I have some stone critters. I have critter paperweights, everything critters on Thursday. So if you're interested in getting some kitty cats, dogs, frogs, birds, I'm going to run all of that on Thursday. So this is a antique. It is hand painted. I can't believe I found two of these and with their stoppers, and the stopper paint matches the bottle paint. And the paint is in excellent condition for being 100 years old glass and being painted 100 years ago. Stopper has a little more wear, but you can still get the idea that it is a match set. There is the Ponto mark there. Gorgeous. This is milk glass. And it is a barber bottle or cologne bottle for a vanity set or a barber shop from back in the Victorian days. It's going to start at 28 and it is running for 20 seconds. And then I have one that has pink flowers. This is like the white and blue. And then the other one is pink and white. Beautiful, beautiful. And not that usually, they're kind of dirty. This does need a little cleanup, but you have to be careful because they did not hot set or bake the paint in. And if you wash them in water, the paint will just start coming right off. So you got to be really careful when you're painting these bottles. Let me get the pink one up. Same deal here. Here is the stopper. No chips, no problems with that. Just beautiful 100-year-old Victorian barber bottle, cologne bottle, perfume bottle, vanity bottle. No condition issues. There's the Ponto. Beautiful 100-year-old glass. There's the pink one, and it is running. If there's anything you guys would like to see, just holler it out. I'd be glad to show it to you. I do have a couple of glowy things. My one glowy picture sold, but I have others. The little yellow bunnies up here, they glow. They're lucite. And then this little bell right here, she's beautiful. She's antique, and she glows beautiful cadmium orange. All right, let's see what's next. How about a whale? I got two whales today. Today was a whale theme. I've got this gorgeous blue and green signed. It is signed Patricia Fay right there, and it has its original sticker. Patricia Fay, made for Carlton Cards in Taiwan. It is all there. There are no chips to the tail or the fins. Sweet little whale, beautiful colors, nicely done. It's going to start at 15 and it is running. This is the last week of March already. Can you all believe it? Oh my goodness. Can't believe how quickly March went. We're going to hit 90 degrees today in Phoenix, so it's starting to warm up out here. You'll be in hundreds. I should bite my tongue before you know it. Here's another beautiful little paperweight. I don't know who makes it, but it's a blue and white swirl with a controlled bubble in the center. Nice polished base, as you can see, but no sign, no signature, excuse me. It doesn't have any scratches or bumps, just some little bubbles inside. I'm looking right there. Those aren't scratches. Okay. Beautiful. For $10 start. I love the blue-white contrast. It is running. Looks like frosting. Don't be shy if there's something you'd like me to pull up. I have lots of Tiki mugs today. It was Tiki week. Everywhere I went, I found Tikis. I also found a big 28-inch tall Tiki wooden carving too, but I can't really ship that, so it's not in my show. Maybe I'll put it on my back porch. Here's a beautiful piece of black glass. It comes up as Fenton. It comes up as Ellie Smith. I know Ellie Smith did a lot of black glass, but then Fenton also did as well. It is a single candle holder. It needs a good bath, but it's beautiful. I love the little Art Deco style along the edge here. No chips, no cracks. It's got some wax residue, and it's going to start at 7. I know it's kind of random, but I did find it this week, so it goes in the show. I was thinking, ahead and thinking, oh, that'd be something if it's still around in October. It would go well with the Halloween themes and colors, right? Thank you for looking at it. Let's see. How about a carved stone? And I believe it's a cardinal. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But he is carved stone. He has metal wired legs, and he is glued to a piece of pyrite. So it has some type of number on the bottom of it. Pyrite being fool's gold, right? Beautiful carving, though, with lots of details on the feathers. His little crown is there. His beak's all there. His tail, I think, is made of a different kind of stone. I think there's one little chippy area there. And I can't tell if that split is supposed to be there or if it's a chip, but it works. I think it's supposed to be there because of the way that the feather lies here. Beautiful stone cardinal. $8 start, and it's running. That pyrite's worth that $8, right? I keep looking for my little cardinal that I see every now and then. Oh, look at his cute little eye. I see you. Sweet little bird. Maybe he'll go on my critter show on Thursday too. All right. We've got lots of critters today. How about a piece of pottery from Clay City Pottery? It is a trivet, beautiful blue, gray, and white. It has a rooster on it with some hearts. It is in a heart shape. It is signed 1986 CCP, Clay City Pottery, and the artist was KH. So nice little trivet. Could also be a wall decor if you have this little country style. And it is going to start at 8 and it's running. My kitchen's all red. I have a lot of Moon and Star Amberina. in my kitchen. So this doesn't quite go with my decor, but somebody else I love. Hi, Dee. Welcome in. All right. What else do we have? So this piece is Scavo textured. So now I have another piece of Scavo glass where the texture is like sandpaper. This Scavo texture is smooth. It's actually done very nicely. I don't believe that it is Chinese. It comes across as being Dale Tiffany, which is the import Tiffany. It also comes across as being Venetian or Murano. Now, I can't say it's any of those without a definite identification, but it is a beautiful amphora vase. I just love the little handles, very Art Deco-ish, right? It is a nice piece of cobalt glass with the Scavo texture all the way on the base. That's what makes me think it may not be Chinese. It has some grease pencil on it. I tried to get it off. I just didn't spend a lot of time on it. In excellent condition, no chips. And it is starting at 20 and it's running. Hi, Carmen. Beautiful. I just love the amphora vases. They're just so, I don't know. I like the curves in them. Very, very pretty. All right. Thanks for looking at it with me. What's next? Oh, this guy is so amazing. Oh, look at him. So it is vintage. It's from Copper Guild was the name of the company that made these. His eyes do not glow. Even I wish they would, though. They don't glow with the green light. He is a bank. And then you just undo the screw back here to get your money out. So he's a brass and copper owl. Look at his little ears. Is he adorable? And his little green eyes. Haven't seen this one ever. So this was fun for me to pick up. $12 start, and it is running. He's in excellent condition. No problems. Got a little sticker residue right there, but isn't he cute? I just love these little, I guess they're supposed to be his little crest, but they look like little ears almost, don't they? Thank you for looking at that. Does anybody know the song Baby Beluga in the Deep Blue Sea? Well, I have a beluga whale paperweight. It is Dynasty Gallery, which is the, has its original marker here, I think, yep, sticker. And I can't read that. Since 1950 something. It is made in China. Excellent glasswork on him. So he is the the beluga white is ringing. In excellent condition, no chips. He is a heavy guy, but beautifully done. He's going to start at 20 and he's running. That's a good deal on him for $20. I love that song. I wonder how many times I've sang that song over my 35-year career as a kindergarten teacher. I used to do a lot of singing. I love that. All right, we'll set him aside and see what's next. Is there anything anybody would like to see? I can pull it up first. I bought a baggie, and this happened to be in the baggie. It does unfortunately have some damage. It is an Egyptian. Is that etched? Yes, etched to clear here with some gold accents. A little bit of wear on that. I love the little spinning little parts on it in the neck. And then the damage is here. The bird is got a chip on his tail and he's missing a wing. So that is the damage, chipped finial. But otherwise, the dauber is in there and in good condition. It's a little dusty, probably needs a bit of a clean. But if you collect these, once you clean it up, it'd be perfect. $3 start. It's a tall one too. Love those tall perfume bottles. Tall and spindly, right? It's got a little bit of, needs to be cleaned up inside. It's got some crystals from the perfume. Thank you, Donna. Yeah, just sometimes, it doesn't smell like it's had perfume in it, but it obviously has. It has some perfume crystals in there. Congratulations, Donna. That one's coming home to you. Thank you so much. All right. So this was my struggle this week. This is Fenton. It is Fenton Aqua Opalescence. And I couldn't leave it. It is missing the finial to its lid. Now, when I do a search for this particular candy dish, I do not see any of them with a lid on it. I've even tried just to take a picture of the lid, hoping it would come up. So it does have damage. Most of them I find look like this, but the lid is going to go with it. It is gorgeous. The blue part on the bottom glows green, so there must be a little bit of manganese in there. It is marked with the Fenton logo. Here it is. So it is a newer piece. I think some of what I came up with on this particular color scheme was the Brown 2000, but it is gorgeous. So that price is with the lid, even though the lid is missing a finial. It's just a beautiful display piece, even without the finial on there. It is going to start at $25, and it is running. I don't know that they made this very long. It is opalescent on the top, and then it has the kind of the caramel opalescent there, almost like a rainbow iridescence, and then it goes to aqua. It's called cactus rose for these cactus parts on it. It's beautiful. It's based off of an old mold. I've had some other that wasn't Fenton. They must have bought the mold or somehow acquired the mold, but it is gorgeous. So thank you for looking at it with me. I'm probably going to end up displaying that in my Fenton case. All right, here's our first little Tiki. He's pretty funny. He looks like he's grimacing. He is, I guess, from Germain's Luau from Hawaii. I don't know if I've never been to Germain's. I don't know if it's like a souvenir piece or what. It does have, they must have been putting their pens in it. Pens, not pins. Pens in it because it does have some ink. I think it looks like ink in the bottom of it. Just needs to be washed out. Cute little Tiki. He's going to start at 12 and he's running. Hi, Oklahoma country girl. Welcome in. Oh, still trying to wake up, guys. All right, thank you for looking at him. This next piece is an old piece. I also have this particular bell in blue satin, if you're interested. It is a high C. It's yellow-orange, I would say, in color. It is antique. It is a bride's bell. You can see here's the bride holding her bouquet. It has its original. What is this piece called, guys? The dinger? I don't know. But what I love about this one, first of all, I don't know if you can see just how stunning the color is. It has a glow without a light, but if I put a light on it, you can see the cadmium lighting up in her all over, and especially in her dress there. So it does glow, has a cadmium glow, but she is beautiful. There are no chips. Oh, she looks like she might have a maker's mark there that I didn't see. What does that say? It might not say high C. What does that say? Oh, I can't see. Can you guys? It might say high C glass. There's a G in the middle. Maybe, oh yeah, there's an H, so high C glass. Okay, there you go. Beautiful Bride's Bell. I also have this in blue satin. It's not in my show because I've had it for a bit, but it is going to start at 15 and run for 20 seconds. She's just a beautiful, stunning color. The color just lights up on its own. I love these little women figures that they did back in those days. I'm going to put her right there because she just is so glowy. This next piece comes up as Hudson's Beach glass. It is listed at like 40 bucks. I'm not going to ask that much, but I can tell from the feel of the glass, it is a higher end glass. It's supposed to be a modern style oval bowl. The dimensions are in the description. It's what, about 4.5 by 3.5, I think is what I have on it. It's really beautiful amethyst glass, has just a nice feel. It's got that little texture look to it, but just a nice smooth feel to the glass. It's going to start at 12 and it is running. It'd be good for little trinkets, maybe a mayonnaise bowl or some type of condiment. It's just a stunning color and feel to the glass. I like the shape too. It's kind of a different shape, like a half moon, right? Thanks for looking at that. How about some Jim Shore? I had this in my show on Thursday, but I lowered the price. Jim Shore Raven Crow comes as both. Beautiful Jim Shore bird in excellent condition, 2006. If you like birds, I love the blue and the black contrast with the red and purple. It's just gorgeous. And it's going to start at 16 and it is running. No damage, everything's there. Hi, SPE Patty, welcome in. All right, how about a blue Tiki? So these are unbranded. This one is unbranded, but he's kind of fun. Look at him. He's unmarked, great condition. I like his face. Of course, I like his color being my favorite color. So light blue Tiki glass, $10 start, and he's running. Found a lot of Tikis this week. Somebody, we should tag Moment. She loves the Tikis. All righty. Those of you just coming in, please look in the shop. If there's anything you'd like me to pull up right away, just let me know. I'm happy to do so. All right. This oftentimes is confused with Blanco. I've had Blanco before. It's not Blanco. It's old Jersey glass. I actually have the original little flyer that they put out when it was made. It is called a donut vase because it has this little indentation in the center. It does have a lot of bubbles in the glass, and I put in the description one bubble is rough. So this bubble right here, it's still intact. The glass is still intact, but I think the bubble must have been close to the surface and it broke. So that does have this one little spot, but the other bubbles are fine. Here is the base. It's a little dirty inside, and it has this gorgeous little ruffle. That's going to start at 15 and run for 20, and it is, I thought I pushed it. There it goes. It's running. Hope everyone's Monday is going well. It's already warming up here in Phoenix. I'm thinking I might want to go turn on my fan in this room. I'm starting to warm up a little. How about some gorgeous hand-painted lacquer plates? I can never say no to the Japanese art. It's a set of 2 plates. They have these chickens inside that are mother of pearl. So they did the painting underneath and then they applied the mother of pearl into the plate. This one has some missing mother of pearl right here on this chicken's leg, and then a little crack there. But the small one is in great condition. Look at that. I don't think the camera is picking up how stunning the color combinations there are with the blue, green, and then that orange fall foliage in the middle there. And then this one, same thing, same motif. Set of 2 plates, $10, and it's running. The other one set I have is horses, and it's just as stunning. This has a little bit different paintings on it than this one. The horse one has Mount Fuji in the background. All right. Then then the horses are up. So let's take a look at them. They're in good condition. If you like horses, painted lacquer, decorative plate. Here's the Mount Fuji in the background, and then it also has some plants, some orange spatter there. 2 horses running on the small plate, 2 bigger horses. This one throwing its head back like it's winning. This set, again, no problems. Running for $12 for 20 seconds. These would be great like on the back. I have a buffet that has the little slits in it so you can put plates along there. They'd be gorgeous there. They probably do need to be dusted off. All right, thanks for looking at that. How about a cute little painted owl? Look at this guy. Look at his little ears there. Kind of, he looks a little, look at his eyes. He's so funny. Hand painted. It doesn't identify where it was made. It is wood, but he is adorable. I love birds. Nice painting on him. Let me get him up to stage. I forgot to do that. It's only an $8 start for a cute little wooden owl, and he's running. It does remind me of some of the Mexican alarijes, but he's not. He doesn't have that feel or that aesthetic, I think. But he could be a South American painted somewhere. All right, moving on to some Easter items. I consider Easter. Look at this beautiful Fabergé style. I can get him open. Enameled egg. These would be great in an Easter basket. I was thinking with some candies inside. Wouldn't it? You could put some of those little robin's eggs inside. It is purple enamel, and it has these gems all the way around. We're looking to make sure that there are none missing. I looked once, but you know how that goes. And then the base has the little gems on it, and it is marked. I couldn't read who the maker was. Oh, here it is. It says, I think, Oifu. And it is going to start at 16 for 20 seconds, and it is running. Neat little Easter gift, Easter basket, because it's like an egg. And put some candies inside of it, and you're good to go. Thank you for looking at that. Let's see what's next. Ooh, who can resist some lusterware dragonware? So I had one in my vase show last week, but this one was left over. I thought I'd try it again here. So it's purple luster, and it is dragonware. So it's a little bud vase. I think it's about 7 inches tall. He's a blue-eyed dragon. The dragon puffy is all there. Beautiful little. It is marked Japan. In great condition. I'll just show you the top. All there, no chips. $8 start, and it's running. Well, we still have a few things to go through still, so that's good. All right, let's put that aside. I do have a lot of Tikis, so at one point we're going to be going through a lot of Tiki mugs. So this is a purple Tiki, unmarked, similar to the blue one. Here is his face. He's got this little open mouth frown, unmarked. If you like Tikis, you can collect all of the different shapes and characters. He's going to start at 10 and he's running. Usually I'm really good at finding just the brown ones, but I love the colored ones. I have a lot of different colors today, which is nice. And nice now that summer's coming up too, spring and summer, you can have like a little tiki party in the backyard with your tiki mugs. Make some iced tea or some Mai Tais for your tiki mugs. All right. And then I have the second. This is so gorgeous. It reminds me of Ormolu, which is, you know, that Regency style metal. Look at the beautiful base. It's heavier gilt, or what they call filigree. I don't know. It's not marked, but it is a music box. Look at the beautiful coloring on this. Little pearl on the top. It is hinged. You open it up, and on the lid is the winder. It's making, when it winds down, it makes a little nice noise. Does anybody recognize that tune? I don't know what that is. Beautiful velvet lined for your trinkets. Again, a nice little Easter gift. It's going to start at 22 and it is running. Just gorgeous, very just very dainty and beautiful. All right. Thank you again. And the next item is a blue tiki mug. Like I said, I found some different colors this time. This one is marked Tiki Farm, and they are a little more desirable from the Tiki Farm. And it does say my Kai instead of my tie. It says my Kai on the back. That is just, I think, a sticker residue. Blue. Here's his funny face. Hi, DFAB. And great. No chips. No condition issues. 14, and it is running. The other, I have like the family of them. I have a green and a brown. I have 2 green and a brown of the same face. Same price. All right. I'm not going to run all of them if I don't have any interest in them, but if you would like me to run a certain one, I'd be happy to do that. These I found yesterday. I've never run across them, but my brain said those are vintage. Those are something. So I picked them up, and they are rock-sided salt and pepper shaker. You can see the little bits of rock in there. That one looks like uranium, but it is not. So different types of rock, maybe even some different kinds of glass in there, coated on the outside. on both of them. Both of them are in good condition. They have some gold on the bottom, clear see-through, and then I like the gold on the top. The lids are in perfect condition. I don't want to push too hard on them, but they are like unused condition. These are going to start at 10 and they are running. I guess these were usually done as a souvenir in different places back in the 1950s, I think it said. Man, the 50s. That's coming up. They're going to be 100 years old too, huh? All right. And then next, this is a beautiful little box. At first I thought it would just, the ones that you see that you get like the souvenirs and stuff, but it was made in Poland. That's different. I love the quality, the varnish, everything is in really good condition. And then the painted flower on the top with the carvings along the edge. Opens right up. It's a beautiful little ring trinket or any type of earrings. It's going to start at 5 and it's running. Just beautiful. Nice quality wood. Very soft and silky. Hi, Jason. Hi, Mega. All right, thanks for looking at that. We're getting to the end of I think I have 3 more items, so take a look in the shop. If there's anything you'd like me to show you again or run again, let me know. So this dragonfly it's newer, but again, it's spring decor and it's dragonfly and it's glass and I couldn't pass it up. It is missing, I'll show out the damage right away, is missing the copper that goes here. It doesn't interfere with the way that it stands or displays. So it is this yellow tinted glass rimmed by this copper edge. Look at his little red eyes. I didn't check to see if those glow. Oh, they glow. Look at that, guys. His eyes glow. They're cadmium. Oh, my goodness. He's got little red eyes. He's got a little kickstand on the back that helps him stand. He's a beautiful display piece. Hi, Jen. For your counter, you can't really tell that that's missing anything. And I just thought, for spring decor, he was it. So he's going to start. I'm going to lower the price on him. I do that sometimes where I do these the day, sometimes a couple of days before. And then I look at it, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to ask that. I'm going to only ask 8 for this guy, and he is running. I don't know if you saw Jen, look at his little eyes glow. I love dragonflies. They fly around my pool. They're supposed to mean good luck. Plus they eat mosquitoes, and I don't want any mosquitoes. So I love my dragonflies. All right, we're getting to the last 2 items. I'm going to grab them both. It's these yellow lucite bunnies. Great Easter basket items as well. The Easter bunnies, let's do the scratching bunny first. So he is scratching his chin, as you can see. Right here, his little foot is up there scratching. They had the remnants. I think that's just a Goodwill sticker remnant, but I don't know if that was something. They come up as vintage. They do glow because they are lucite. They glow a little whitish green color, almost like an opalescent green color under light. But they are, when I picked them up, I thought they were glass, but then I could tell they are lighter than glass. So they're more of a plastic, but still good Easter. And they still would get to you by Easter. Do you really, country girl? Yeah, I thought for sure. I'm like, oh my gosh, no. Vaseline. I was thinking Vaseline glass. And then I picked them up. I'm like, yeah, that's not glass. It's not heavy enough. But so here's the scratching bunny. And he's running. And then I also have just the Sitting Pretty bunny. Great little Easter items. Well, now you're going to have a yellow one to go with your clear one. He's so cute. Do you have the scratching bunny one, Oklahoma girl? He's so cute. He says, thank you. Thank you. And then this one is he's sitting pretty. He's a sitting pretty bunny. He's got a cute little tail. Look at that. Again, some old sticker residue on the bottom. But he also just has that slight little glow, the greenish opalescent kind of glow under black light. Oh, it's like this one? Oh, okay. All right, and that one's running $10 start for 20 seconds. You're going to have a nice little bunny family. Sweet. Man, I never run across Vaseline glass ever. Oh, I can't say ever. I did find one piece one time, but I was like, oh, these must be Vaseline. Nope, but they're still cute. Thank you, Oklahoma country girl. Now you have a sweet little bunny family. All right, guys, that's everything in my shop right now. I went through everything. I always like to do a table scan of what's left so you guys can shop with your eyes. Oh, did you really? How fun. In Vaseline glass, I don't know how you do that. It just must be where I live. Plus, certain things come to certain people. My son can find uranium glass, Vaseline glass all the time. And he lives, not too far from me. But I think it just calls to him and he can find it. I find it every now and then. So this is the items that I have left. Yeah, I would imagine Oklahoma, not so much. Back east, I think you see it a lot. We have Sun City out here in Scottsdale, where I think a lot of people come from the back east, like the snowbirds and stuff. And so then I think that's how it makes its way here. It's planted, it's brought in. So this is all I have that's left. If there's anything else you'd like for me to run or show you, I'd be happy to do that. There's that beautiful pink little alabaster trinket box back there that's sweet. Got a little whale paperweight, another little paperweight. Again, this dragon fly, his eyes glow red or cadmium orange. He's kind of cool. He does have a little, so yeah, do you ever get out here out to see him? It's a nice little community out there. My son, he lives not necessarily in Sun City. He lives in Surprise, but it might as well be Sun City. All right, so my Thursday show is my theme show, and this week I'm going to do critters. So I have so many glass, rock, ceramic, wood. I have critters galore. So we're going to do a critter show on Thursday. So if you're into critters, most of my bunnies are gone, so there won't be too many bunnies, but I have cats, dogs, birds, frogs, swans. Oh my goodness, I have all kinds of critters. So that's our Thursday show. Oh, not to visit him. You'll have to make it over there. At least check out the stores while you're around here. You'll find some good uranium glass. Vaseline glass, I'm not so sure. You have to pay up for that. But anyway, thank you for joining me today. And if there's anything that you see right now, just quickly holler it out while I'm looking to see who we can raid into. We have dollhouse miniatures. We have pottery. How about garage thrift jewelry? $4 starts. I don't think I've ever rated that person. But thanks for coming in. I appreciate you always. And have a great week. We'll see you Thursday for critters, hopefully. Anyway, thanks again for coming in. I appreciate it. Let's go over and raid garage thrift jewelry. $4 starts. Thanks a bunch. Here we go.